Good afternoon. This video is for the parents of our students in the support unit about how we're going to manage next week at school and maybe even for a few weeks after that with a return to 5-day classes here. Now, for the students in the support unit, we've been lucky enough to have you here for 4 days a week for the kids in Mr. Chad's and Mr. Dowling's class, and Miss Culhane's students have been here about 2 days. But the change to 5 days will be accompanied by the change to how we're using the schoolyard. So you would have seen the main video by now on the front page of our website, which was also sent out via SMS earlier on this afternoon. And what that really details is that in the morning, things will work very much as they have in the past. Any of your kids who come in on assisted school transport will arrive just as normal. They'll be met at the gate and they'll be taken up to the classroom and they'll get on with their day. Breakfast club is available, and then they can of course go to the breakfast club and get a bite to eat if they need it. And off they go. The students that arrive independently will come through the gate, and while we're having a kiss and drop approach for our whole community, there are some adjustments that we'll make for the students in the support unit. And I know there are some of our younger students in Mr. Chad's class who need a little bit of additional support with getting mum or dad or a familiar family member to get onto the classroom, and that's quite okay. The afternoon is a little different for the support units students though. In the most part, they'll exit from the building through Area 5, go past the corner of the canteen, and then onto the assisted school transport service, and they will leave the school gate as they always have. Things will be perfectly normal. The rest of the students will generally be taken by the support unit teachers up to the Copeland Road gate. And where there's a parent that we're familiar with and I can see there, we will hand those students over at the gate. And even if that's a few minutes before the bell, we'll endeavour to do that. And then the students that walk home, when the bell goes, we'll send them on their way and they'll take themselves home independently. There are a couple of our students in the support class who've become accustomed to picking up their siblings, and it would be appropriate for those particular students to leave with the muster groups, as I'll discuss in a minute. So probably the best thing to do is have a bit of a conversation with Jenny and with Sean and with Dane, so you know exactly which plan your kids are part of. But for the most part, it will be either via assisted transport or at the Copeland Road gate. If your children have become part of the family group that's been leaving together, and you can have that conversation with your teachers. The Warragul students will be leaving through the front Copeland Road gates. That's the kids in the red house. The Booru students are leaving via Bougainville, so that's the green sporting house. And both Dewby and Cooler, they leave together through the Mariana Street car park gate. And if they've got younger siblings outside the support classes, it would be worthwhile watching the videos that pertain to those stages as well. But other than that, we're really looking forward to return to normality. One reminder, of course, is if any of your kids have got borrowed devices, if you could send them back to school, that'd be great, because we will need those in order to be able to function here over the next few weeks. I don't really know how long the plan will go for, but as soon as we have an idea, we'll keep everyone in the loop. But again, thank you for your cooperation. Everyone's been really good sports about what's going on, and we've really felt supported as a school. I do hope you have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week for 5-day attendance.